How am I going to find a home? This market can be stressful. I'm Tanya Evoy with the Evoy Real Estate team, RE/MAX affiliates, and today I'm going to talk to you about the exact process that we put our buyers through in order to make them successful at finding a home. So first and foremost, you need to sit down with a trusted real estate professional for a buyer consultation. So whether you've done this once or 25,000 times, we want to make sure you have the most up-to-date information. We want to talk about your concerns. What are the problems that you've had before? What are the things you're looking for in a real estate agent? And what is the experience that you're expecting? So making sure we're on the same page is the first thing. And then obviously your criteria when you're sitting down with an agent, you want to make sure they have market knowledge. Make sure that they have a strategy to help you find a property. Are they looking at off-market listings? Are they talking to buyers and sellers every day? These are really important pieces that you need to know as a buyer. The next thing is make sure you get a pre-approval. We've already talked about this in other videos, but it is essential, especially in this market, that you know exactly what you can afford and also what you're comfortable paying. Just because you can afford it doesn't mean you should pay it, right? So you've got taxes to consider. You also have closing costs, and we want to make sure you have as least amount of possible of out-of-pocket expenses. So we want to walk you through the process, but we need to know where you're at and where you're comfortable looking. So that's first. And then after that process, now we're going to narrow down your area. So we sell in a very large area in Lanark County and Western Ottawa, and that covers a very big market. So for you, obviously one side to the next could be very different. We want to make sure that you're in the neighborhood that you want, that you're close to the school district that you need, you're close commute enough to Ottawa, but also maybe be open to switching directions if we don't find something in your immediate vicinity. But knowing your area and narrowing it down are very important. We can identify the certain communities that suit you best. Rural property, in-town property, those kinds of things are really important. The next thing is we're going to start looking. That's the fun part, right? So we can get out, hit the ground running. You're going to do a drive-by, make sure the house is suitable, and then we're going to go in the property. We're going to make sure that that we know kind of what we're looking for. But at the same time, when you're seeing a property for the first time, there may be things that you thought you needed to have, but when you get in there, that's not the case at all. For example, open concept homes tend to be very desirable, but I've shown people lots of high ranches that aren't maybe open concept, but they still have that feel, they love it, they decide it's fine, right? So things that you think you may really, really want, when you get into the property and start to look around, they could totally change. So it's very important to actually get your foot in the properties and get a feel for what's out there in the marketplace. And the next thing is we're going to narrow the box down. This is the last one. So before we make an offer on a property, we start to narrow things down, right? So we know now what area you like because you've driven around them. We know what type of style of a home you're looking for. And then we start to say, okay, well, what do we want in the actual specific neighborhood? What do we want in the house? Do we need 2 beds, 3 baths, whatever? So we finished basement, extra space outside, a garage, a triple garage. There's so many things that you may be able to narrow down once you've gotten into the properties and been able to see them. You might have said, I have to have 3 bedrooms, but one of them's really big and 2 kids can share a room. So that's perfect. So these are the things that we are going to take you through, the steps to finding a home. Really excited to work with you. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. We also have a wonderful resource for you on how to make your offer stand out in a competitive market. If that's something you're interested in, shoot us a DM or comment below and we would love to get it to you. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.